Okay, hi guys, it's Ken Appleby again, here for Aweber tutorial video part 3, Ken's Revenge. So, we're going to set up a web form. We left off right before that point. We just set up our first campaign. Now we're going to set up a web form so that you can link Aweber to your landing page so that you can get that connectivity there. And then we're going to show you how we integrate it into the landing page, okay? So let's get started with that. So now that you have the one message, but you'll have more than that. Now that you got your messages set up, okay, the next thing you're going to want to do is create a web form. If you have this little wizard up, you can do this step. Okay, if you don't, you can click on Web Forms, okay, and that'll take you there as well. Go to Create Web Form, okay. So if you click Do This Step, it should also bring you right into the page where you start to create, okay. So it goes into form details. You're going to name it. Doesn't really matter what you call it. Use inline, okay. You can use these other methods, but then you'll have to code them in a special way. I'm going to show you how to do an inline. It's the most simple way. Leave the thank you page like this unless you make your own thank you page and you want to enter it in there. I wouldn't mess with anything else unless you understand what it means. You could put ad tracking, like say you're doing ads, say like you do a series of videos or whatever, and you're advertising your site and it's whatever it is, say runwithcash.com, right? Then you're gonna put an ad tracking video series, because then you'll know that when people sign up in here into this particular form from that landing page, that they were looking at the video series, which will tell you that your video series is being effective at drawing leads to the website. So that's a good thing to know. So you're going to click Next. Okay, and now this is what the form's going to look like right here. You can add a headline to the form or a footer to the form. Personally, I don't like to do that. I like to set them up in a simple way. So what you'll do is you'll hover over them, it'll select it with this box, excuse me, and then you'll click at the little pencil here, which is edit, okay, and it comes over here where you can say if it's required, yes or no. You have a label or no, and I like to put the value inside that says name, so then it'll say name inside, okay. You can do the same. This is what I like to do anyway, okay. So it's going to look like that. So it's going to be the 2 lines and then a submit button, okay? You can also change the label of the submit button. I would suggest, if you're going to use a standard submit button like this one, that you make the submit button, instead of just saying submit, which is very boring, use a benefit. Always use a benefit. So, use benefits wherever you can. So this is going to be something like, or something like that. Get your free report now, something like that, okay? And then you say save. Okay, and now you can see that, this is your form here. It gives you statistics on the form, okay? You can preview it here. That's basically what it's going to look like, okay? And then what you're going to want to do is get the HTML, okay? So this is a JavaScript snippet. This is the quick and easy version, as they say right above. All you really have to do is copy this, like Control-C or right-click and say copy. And then you just paste that text, the JavaScript snippet, right into your website. So it's very easy. All you would do is just open up the page. Here, I'll show you really quickly here. Pages are all over the place. Okay, so you find your web page and you could open it up. I'll just open it up here in WordPad. Looks like mumbo jumbo here. Okay, here's where it starts. It starts at form method. This is the other version. So what you'll do is you'll just find the place on your website where you want to put it. If you have a visual editor like WYSIWYG or a Coffee Cup or NVU or Composer or any of those type of visual HTML editors, then you can just place it where you want. This tutorial for Aweber. It doesn't really teach all that. But anyway, you would just paste it into your page where you want it, okay? Also, you could use the raw HTML version, which is longer, but it's more customizable if you know what you're doing, okay? So I would recommend you use the JavaScript. It'll work, it'll be perfect. If you know what you're doing, you can play with this. If you need some help, you let me know. Okay, and then you add it into your page, and that's it. So then, basically you're set up. What'll happen is when someone goes to the site and they type the thing in and they hit enter, or they hit get your free report now, like it said, then the information will come in here, and the stats will start to go, and you'll be set. So basically, that's it. That's how you set up Aweber with your autoresponder, your email campaign, and your form. These are pretty much the two basic elements that you have to understand to get this working. So I'm going to cut the video off there. Actually, well, I can show you just briefly. Let me just check on the time here. Okay. So, there's reports in here in Aweber as well. That'll show you over a period of time how many visits you're getting, or how many it just shows you everything. List opens over time, list clicks over time, new subscribers, subscribe method, verified, ad tracking. It just shows you everything. This is your dashboard. Whatever. Anyway, so I mean, it's going to take me a long time to explain what all of this means. So, I'll just make you aware that it's there, and you could look into it. And that's pretty much it. So you're pretty much set. You have your form, and you have your emails. So I want to say thanks for watching this little video series. And as always, I'm here if you need some help. So you can email me at applebken@gmail.com. And I'll be happy to help you. You got Ken Appleby.